Hello. Makes you notice, doesn't it? A little bit of darkness refines the senses, focuses the mind. So sit back, relax, and switch off from the outside world.
Yo guys, what's going on, and welcome to my updated version of my 2018 PC gaming setup video.
Back from the dead.
I want to be starting off from the left hand side and working my way around. Now the left hand side, what you'll see there is my DX Racer gaming chair. I've been gaming on that since I don't know how long, for years and years, and I've still got it now. And on my left hand side there, in the left box there, that's where I keep all my Xbox 360 games. Because Xbox One's backwards compatible, which means I can play all those games, most of those games on the Xbox One. In the middle one there is all my Xbox One games. And below that is all my PlayStation games. I didn't take those out because I didn't want to bore people. And the right hand side is all my snacks, crisps, Mr. Kipling, Battenbergs, the of delightful cakes. And here we have the Rode Boom Arm. That's currently got my secondary microphone attached to that I use for just podcasts and other stuff like that. It's a Mackie mixer, and yeah, it's phantom powered. 3-pin connector directly to that, and then it's connected through those cables. I'm pointing it there all the way to the back where my audio in jack into my PC, into the sound card. And to the left of that is my GX Gaming stereo speakers that I actually use. I'm going to point it here just now. I use that. It's mostly for gaming, or you can use it for music general purposes, which is what I use. There is my Astros that I use for gaming. These up here now, it's my Astro A40 gaming headphones that I use for gaming, and it's got a little windbreaker on the end of the mic. It's just to stop like any hyperventilating and breathing heavily down the mic for full. PlayStation 4 and my Scuff Impact, I think, and my Xbox One S controller there as well. Now this is a tripod that you can use with your webcam. But then I want it on top of your top of your monitor. You can stick on top of that tripod and use it like that. This is a Logitech C920 webcam. Don't hardly use it anymore. It's not even plugged in, to be honest with you. In the middle there is what I use mostly for my webcam shit, recording purposes. The Logitech C930E webcam. I use that because I like it. The reason why is because it's got HDR, got like better colour quality and all that good shit. The Logitech, I think it's a C920 something. It can record up to 1080p 30, and it also can record 720p 60. It's the only webcam that I've got there that can record 60 FPS. All the audiophiles are going to hate me because Beats by Dr. Dre, obviously. It's my 2.0 Studio Wireless in the glossy black edition. Candy blue of the 2.0s, but those are in a wired edition. And then you've got the Beat Studio 3.0s wireless that I don't really like because it's got less bass in it, but that's just me. The audiophiles will enjoy that probably, but if you're into like what Beats actually stood for and actually the high quality bass, then I wouldn't recommend them if you like your bass. And it's my Corsair K70 Cherry Brown, I'm pretty sure Cherry Brown keys, and that's my Razer arm rest when I'm typing on the keyboard. It's my GX Gaming control panel thingamajig. Volume controls for the main volume and the subwoofer. Now these are the Cherry On, just display glasses. It's like LEDs, and above that is my Ray-Ban sunglasses. Above that is my Deal With It sunglasses, and up right there is my Swag glasses, just because, you know, why the fuck not. Recording equipment that I use is an Elgato HD60S, and I've got a HDMI splitter at the back there as well, so when I turn my Xbox on it'll connect, and when I turn my Xbox off without having to change HDMIs and turn my PlayStation on, it'll automatically connect as well because of the splitter, which is fantastic. Under here is my Xbox One X with a Seagate 2TB portable hard drive, right there, the Xbox edition. And right here is my Xbox One Elite controller that I use consistently, I don't use anything else. And that's hooked up to the Elgato chat link, so I can record game audio as well as people talking at the same time and talk at the same time. And below that is my PS4 Pro. no portable hard drive in that. I just use it for exclusives, because you know what PlayStation are like with them and their exclusive. Plus Spider-Man's getting released next month as well. And what I'm holding right now is my brand new TK Scuff controller. It's a brand spanking new one. It's a polar bear riding a surfboard, shooting sharks out of his minigun, which I think is very, very creative. I mean, just look at it, man, it looks sick. And that's my recent purchase. It's my clutch gaming chair that I play on. Very, very comfortable. Even though it's expensive, it's still really comfortable. I recommend it to anyone. Right there is my Razer Death Adder Chroma that I've been using God knows how long for. It's always been good. I love it. It's my Audio Technica PC and gaming headphones that I use. ETH M50X. Below that is my laptop that I use, and it's also my Logitech wireless keyboard that can connect up to 3 devices simultaneously. Now that headset that I just showed you there, the Audio Technica, is hooked up to this Astro Mix amp. Now I like this because you can actually, with that dial at the bottom with the game and the chat audio, the voice, you can turn it halfway and you can hear whatever's, if your optical cable is plugged into whatever console, then you can hear the game audio from that, as well as PC audio when it's connected halfway. So when you're streaming on console or PC or anything like that, you can always hear the audio whenever something's plugged into there, which I think is just brilliant. Right there is my stand that my phone currently sits on. It's a Lamicall stand. It's an S1 stand, Lamicall. It's a simple phone stand. Right there is my Apple AirPods that I use, not daily, but just whenever I'm outside. Less expensive shit when you're carrying a big pair of Beats in your head, especially wireless, because they're very, very expensive. Those are quite expensive on its own. £150 those cost. But I like them. When you need to charge them, they last a long time. When you need to charge, they just basically go back in there. Right there's my 32-inch Samsung TV that I use for just general, obviously TV purposes, or like watching movies. I use it as a fourth monitor as well if I'm not watching anything. Below that is my Xbox 360 that I hardly use anymore because backwards compatible. Below that is my LG Blu-ray player, and below that is my Xbox One S, and that's my LG Blu-ray player controller. My Amazon Fire TV stick, remote control plugged in the back of my TV, which is right there, as you'll see, and that's plugged into my 2 HDMI ports. One of them Amazon Fire TV stick, the other one is plugged into the back of my GTX 1080 Ti into my PC, so that I can just switch back and forth between 4 monitors. Now you won't be able to see it unless I move the TV, which I do. You see it right there. That's my graphics card with my HDMI and all that plugged in, full display ports, so I can use my TV from a monitor. And there is my PC with a GeForce GTX 1080 Ti graphics card from EVGA. I love it. Not having to fuck around with any settings or anything like that. Good frame rates and stuff. It's an Intel Core i7 4790K processor with a 2TB Seagate hard drive, as well as a 1TB Samsung 860 EVO SSD. And above that is my portable hard drive, which I store my videos and just or my other necessary stuff that I store. On the windowsill there is basically all the stuff that I got, all the collectibles I got from all my Loot Gaming and Loot Crate stuff that I no longer do anymore because of financial reasons and amongst other things as well. And behind here is just basically my essentials. It's my Elgato green screen that I recommend anyone that wants to stream or do anything like that. I recommend that completely because it's absolutely ridiculous how easy it is to set up. Now that's it, the end of the video that I show you guys a green screen, and this is basically it. It's got 2 clips, one there and one there, and the clips basically just fold in and they open it up, and this is the green screen here. You basically just pull this like so. And that's basically it. That's how easy it is, you just lift it up. Now it's getting held up by kind of like an X-axis type configuration. Yeah, so you pull them two there, and then you basically just push it down. And voila. Now just to show you what I guys meant by another monitor, that's basically my monitor setup there. And then that's what I use. Like I told you guys during this actual setup video when I was recording with my phone, I told you guys I'll be doing this and showing you that's my entire game list on my Steam profile, if you're interested at all. But yeah, that's my PC specifications, that's everything that you need to know about. And my setup equipment right there as well. Everything's all there. If you've lasted this long, a like would be very much appreciated. But if you liked it, leave a like. If you disliked it, leave a dislike, you know the drill. If you liked it, then consider subscribing, and remember and turn on post notifications. There's a little bell beside the sub button. Remember and press that so you can be the very first person or people to get notified straight away about my videos going live. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you.